Jay and Aiden were troublemakers. They never listened to their parents, teachers, or anyone who tried to keep them in check. Rules were just suggestions, and danger was just another word for fun. When their school planned a field trip to the countryside, they saw it as an opportunity for adventure, but not the kind their teachers intended. As soon as the school bus stopped near a nature reserve, Jay nudged Aiden. "Let's ditch this boring trip. I saw some old buildings in the woods back there. Bet they're haunted." Aiden grinned. "Let's go." Without hesitation, they slipped away while the teachers were busy gathering the other students. No one noticed as they disappeared into the dense forest. After what felt like an hour of walking, they reached a clearing. Before them stood crumbling buildings, their walls covered in vines and black moss. A heavy silence hung in the air, broken only by the distant caws of crows. The place reeked of decay, the scent of something long dead. "Looks abandoned," Aiden said, kicking a rusted can. Jay smirked. "Or haunted," as if in response. The wind howled through the ruins, carrying a whisper, "Leave now." Aiden laughed. "Did you hear that? Someone's trying to scare us." Jay picked up a stone and threw it at one of the buildings. It hit with a sharp crack. "You were warned," a voice hissed. From the shadows of the ruins, figures began to emerge, pale, gaunt, with hollow eyes that burned like dying embers. They wore ragged clothes that fluttered despite the still air. Their faces were stretched into grimaces of hunger and pain. Aiden took a step back. "Okay, maybe we should." Jay cut him off. "Oh, please, you think we're scared of some old ghosts?" He grabbed a branch and set it on fire with his lighter. "Stay back, or I'll burn you." Aiden followed his lead, picking up stones and hurling them at the ghost. "Yeah. Get lost." The ghosts didn't move. Then, as one, they let out a sound, a low, guttural wail that made the air vibrate. The fire in Jay's hand flickered, then vanished, swallowed by the darkness spreading from the ghost's feet. Aiden's legs turned to jelly. "Jay, something's wrong." The shadows stretched toward them like living things. The ground beneath their feet crumbled, as if the earth itself rejected them. Then, the ghosts rushed forward. Jay screamed as cold hands wrapped around his throat, dragging him into the darkness. Aiden tried to run, but the ground split open beneath him. He fell into an abyss of writhing shadows. The last thing he heard was his own echoing scream. The teachers searched for them all night. The police combed through the woods, but no trace of Jay or Aiden was ever found. The ruins remained silent and touched by time, but sometimes, when the wind blows just right, you can hear laughter, mocking, bitter, and full of regret.